Hello and welcome back to my Build a City challenge. Welcome back to Haven Rock, and today we're going to be playing with one of the new additions to the town. That is the Walsh family, and this is the first time we're having more than one sim starting out in a household, and this is twins Zoe and Leo. They aren't very much alike, but when Zoe found the advert looking for new settlers to Haven Rock, outgoing Leo wasn't about to say no. For Zoe, this is a chance to push herself out of her comfort zone and make new friends. For Leo, he plans to live the dream of owning his own pub. So that's what we're playing today. Let's hop in and join them. So here we have Leo and Zoe's tiny little house, and it really is very small, but it's very, very cute. I very much like the roofs. That's very good. I also thought I was very, very smart with their names. Little twins, calling them Zoe and Leo. Similar but very different. I'm going to confuse them. I'm going to call somebody Zio at some point. It's going to happen. So let's meet them. They are down here. So we have Leo, who is our popularity sim. He's going to be our pub landlord. He'll be opening that up. And we have his twin sister, Zoe. And as you can see straight away, they do not get on. They're not the best friends at all. Leo is just very, very cross. Zoe is a knowledge sim. She's already crying seconds into the video. And this is the house they've moved to. So Zoe has the tiny, tiny bedroom downstairs. Oh, they're going to start fighting. And Leo is upstairs in the double bedroom. I just reckon that's the way it would go with how their personalities turned out. I did think they'd be, you know, best of friends. Little twins, haven't had a good life together. No, apparently not. That's not how it's going to be at all. So let's have some classic cereal. Zoe, distract yourself from this nightmare. And for Leo, let's check in with him. So, doing some bird watching. Very nice. So he's a fairly neat sim. He's very outgoing. He's pretty active. Very serious and grouchy. So that's going to explain why he's quite as upset with Zoe as he is. Zoe's kind of an opposite, I think. She's more neat, more shy, a bit less active, a bit less serious, and a little bit nice. But still not, you know, the kindest pair of twins. Do you need some cereal as well, Leo? No, you can hang out. So yeah, we're playing through these two sims. It's the first time we've had siblings starting a rotation. And we're going to be building the first pub for Leo. That's going to be his mission. He's got 8,000 simoleons. Well, they have, but, you know, that's what he's chosen to do with it. And Zoe will be helping out. And I think she might be able to get a job in one of the careers, depending on what we've unlocked. So we'll see how she goes. But she's going to try and make some friends. Her lifetime want is to max out 7 skills, a very classic knowledge sim option. And for Leo, is to become head of the SCIA. But that's not happening. But he will be a fantastic pub landlord. So they've been around about the town so far. Leo hasn't made any friends yet. He's minus 24 with Zoe. Lovely. And then is pretty low with everyone else, but he's getting there with Jace and with Freddie. Zoe, negative relationship with Leo, is almost friends with Monica. That should happen, and has kind of branched out a little bit. But again, has been quite shy, hasn't been around so much. So we're going to try and get her some friends this week as well. So the way I made these two was a bit different to the others. I used the Pooklet method again, but I pookleted up their parents. So I made 2 sims, one that was had brown hair, one that was blonde, and then I used the Make a Baby interaction to create their children. So they're kind of already second generation in terms of their looks. Oh, a sim, grab them, grab them. Oh no, Monica. Too quick. The walkway is far too small to grab anyone. So yes, they are genetically related with their family tree. You see them there. So hopefully some of their kind of traits will turn up in each other's children when they get to that point. But we'll see. So Zoe has blonde hair and I think grey eyes, maybe green eyes? Grey eyes, I think. I absolutely love to give my sims grey eyes. Oh, it's Eloise. Greet her. She's doing yoga whilst heavily pregnant. And then Leo has brown hair and brown eyes. So let's chat with Eloise. He is not attracted to her. Did I put ACR down? Oh, you'd much rather go and poke, antagonise your sister, I guess. Talk to Eloise. Oh, I did. So his token stats. He is straight. He's got the hots for Monica. Interesting. And Zoe is also straight and doesn't have the hots for anybody yet. So she's Still looking. There's no harm in making friends. Leo, so just to keep having a chat. So their house is tiny. I really like it. It's very, very small. They're going to be very much in each other's way. It's good. Oh, I also haven't put the tile in it. You need to have a pool tile to make the water look nice. But there's very little space to add that on this lot, so I haven't done it yet. So it's a churning black sea at the back, I'm afraid. Let's look at Leo's turn-ons. He likes black-haired Sims who are handy, and is turned off by aliens. That's unfortunate. Eloise attracted to redheads who are athletic, and doesn't like vampires or any kind of occults. So that should be fine. There's no occults yet in this area. We're friends with Monica. That's sweet. We will lock that in. Oh, she wants to hire a maid. Unfortunately, that is not on the cards. Oh dear. It's a long way to leave your town. You know, massive city to be just bullied by your brother. You might have to. Oh my goodness. Take drastic measures. Oh my goodness. Leo, word around the street is you're not doing too great in the community. There have been some unpleasant rumours spreading about you. You should keep a lookout for yourself. Leo is not making friends by all of the bullying he's doing. Also suspect he's the one that kicked over Hikari's trash can. So yeah, not a great reputation at the moment. Well, maybe being the pub landlord will fix that for him. We will go now and buy some land and set up the pub lot. So the pub, I think we're going to put... So this is how the town looks at the moment. I think we're going to put in this sort of main shopping district as kind of a main feature. And again, that can be a bigger lot. And because they do have a bit more money, we're going to make it a medium-sized one. So sort of somewhere nice and handy for everyone to access. And we should put it down here because that's going to be... Yeah, if you pop it down here, this is going to link up. This is going to link up the sort of commercial district and the municipal one as well. So where the town hall is. So pop it in there, and we're going to call it the White Llama because llamas are a Sims classic. So I'll have Leo make the purchase. I had to pop down a phone because I had not done that for them yet. We'll do that, and then we'll go and build. Okay, so that took over half of his funds, which is fine. So we'll send him out. We'll leave Zoe behind, I think. And go and do a little bit of building. So the bar is a nice big lot. With plenty of room to expand. So we'll build, I'm thinking, like an outdoor bar to start off with. Nothing too crazy. With the around about 3,000 simoleons he has to play with. Well, if it isn't the best bar you've ever seen in your life. So the slight problem with this lot was that it is on a massive slope, so it was costing even more to... I couldn't afford to flatten the entire lot, and it was costing him extra money to sort of put the pub in anywhere, basically. So he has a few walls and a bar. But I have devised a sort of progression for the pub based on its level. That's going to allow it, well, I mean, more walls based on more money is going to be the first thing. And then they're going to be able to add in new features. So I think I've got things like the darts board we'll be able to bring in at level 2, and the buffet table at level 3 says food as well, and kind of more things as they go to make it a more interesting social space. But for now, sure is 1 bar and 2 tables in a field, slightly sheltered from the wind. Could probably put a roof on it as well, that won't cost anything. A simoleon, nobody wants to go. Yeah, fair enough. Probably, you know, paying 1 simoleon to come in here is kind of a joke. Fantastic, thank you, Jill. Armando's in as well, and he's won his first simoleon. And his only simoleon. Well, you're going to have to be the life and soul, Leo. That's going to be the only answer. So you're going to have to get out of this rut of being horrible to people, despite your slightly inappropriate personality for this whole situation. But yeah, we'll go for it. The mean old bartender. Flatter your customers. Yeah, I know, Leo, it's a nightmare. Let's try some entertainment, some jokes. I mean, the bar itself is kind of the major joke. But one day it'll be beautiful. It's got all this space to grow into to become a major bar, social hub. But for now, pay your simoleon and come to one of these chairs. Like if you want to. Oh, thank you, Jill, starting water balloon fights. That's why I go to the pub. They've got miles and miles to run around in. So currently has a value of 0 simoleons. Thank you, Armando. You're paying again. Jill got bored. The garden club's having a fantastic time. And given that there's no lights... Oh, the first bar patron. Toby. Let's see how well Leo can make a drink in the dark. It's coming right up. Now, Toby, come back. Your drink. We're blending it. Oh. Peach just sniped it. Fantastic. Oh, here's Monica. Don't hire her. Sell her on 1 simoleon. She's not a fan. Are you struggling? You're starving hungry. Try and sell one more time. I know you're hungry, Leo. Just a little bit longer and we'll send you home. Oh, Carson's here as well. We're making, you know, wands of simoleons at the White Llama. And, you know, getting to hang out with Monica is a good time for him. Okay, I think we'll probably call that enough for today. Don't think we're even close to... No. We'll send him home and we'll catch up with Zoe. So back with Zoe, we've got 7 hours until anyone else is home. So she has a chance to chat to Eloise and look after herself a bit. So she wants to get a job in the science career, but that unfortunately is not unlocked yet. But we certainly can look into some jobs. So she has a bolt with Jace. That's interesting. Oh, I forgot. Jace. Oh no! He just fell in love with Eloise. Just to make things really complicated. Oh, poor Zoe. She's the odd one out again. Oh no. Oh, you're a knowledge sim. Gain a skill point? Why not? Let's learn some cooking. You think it was their episode? It's your next time, Eloise. So yeah, so Jason and Eloise have a illicit thing going on. I mean, they're pretending. I mean, they're not being very careful, just making out in front of Zoe's house. But Zoe's getting to skill points. Fantastic. So she wants to buy some new clothes. Not an option yet either, but she can reach cooking level 2, so that should be fine. So yeah, in the next episode with Eloise, we'll be meeting her baby, which is also Jace's baby. Oh, she's racking up skill points. Fantastic. As Jason and Eloise are inappropriate on the front step. So I'm going to have a look for a job. So the jobs we currently have unlocked. She can't go into politics because Portia is in that. She could go into architecture because we have 10 lots in total, so that 10 would be when the first spot in architecture is opened. SimCity wants somebody with a bit more of an oversight into the building. As we've seen with Leo's building, it's not particularly well regulated at the moment. Gaming isn't open. And athletic as well, because of Jace's sporting lot, there is this possibility for someone to go into athletics. Oh! Oh, that's lucky! Yes, she'll take the job, Zoe. Well, she'll now be our architect. Oh, that's genuine. I did no cheating there. That's just excellent news. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, go inside. Send everybody home. And get yourself some dinner. Oh, we don't have an oven, of course. So she can have some cold cereal. So what will she need? Okay, cereal time. So she'll be a cement mixer, level 1. I have taken out my half salary mod, my Pleasant View, because everyone was getting very poor. So back to the normal amount of simoleons, 124 per day. Which would be nice for her. That'll get her going, help the, maybe get her own funds to move out by herself fairly soon. So yeah, no particular requirements, just be in a good mood, so we'll try and get that for her for tomorrow. So Leo is home with his extreme hunger needs, so he can grab some cereal too. Before you go into desperation, get inside the house. Have you got some fish? Well, you do have 3 dartboards. You might be able to put those into your pub because you bought them from Freddy, so yeah, that could work. We're not going to talk to each other. It's probably best to try and have as few arguments as possible. So at the moment they can't pay their bills, but with Zoe being in a career, mixing some cement tomorrow, that should sort that out. We shouldn't have a problem there. So she can clean up and then she can go to sleep as well. Pretty late, but she should be okay. And then we'll see what tomorrow brings. Well, Leo's up first. We're going to have him break out the 6-pack of instant meals. We can both have a can each. Maybe attempt to be civil to each other. We might another one. Both of them. Delicious emergency rations. Oh, well, that'll have to be it for... We'll keep doing that. That will have to be it for Zoe. Off to work once the first can's down. She's got a lovely little hard hat, and she's off to work. So Leo wants to be friends with Eloise. She's quite popular in town. Oh yeah, not attracted, but wants to be friends, which is quite sweet. We'll make sure he's as full as he can be, and then we'll send him off to the White Llama. So Leo is here. I did check his inventory, and thanks to his crazy amount of shopping he's done at various shops around town, he does have some things we could add to the bar, including 3 dartboards. I was going to say those to be based on stars, but I think, you know what, there's not much going on here. Let's pop 2 of those down. I also have a couple of chairs. Another high chair, probably. Just to add a bit of interest. Then he has lots of baby things he bought from from Hikari's shop, so, you know, that's also fine. So I'll get the bar opened. Everyone loves a 9 AM visit to the pub. And we'll get some people in. I think I'm going to increase the price to a zesty 2 simoleons. Still very cheap. Okay, Freddy is our first customer. Let's let him see his dartboards in action. Freddy's in. Oh! Leo! You can't fight with your customers! Play an aggressive game with him, that'll even things out. Yeah, he sees right through you. You don't want to play darts, Leo? What have I chosen for you? Oh, but it's Freddy into some darts. Well, it's definitely a good way to keep people... Oh, bye Freddy. Okay, maybe it's not a good way to keep people at all. Oh, we have Carson. Has Leo met him? A little bit. To attempt to be friends with Carson. Oh. Why don't you just join her for now, Leo? Before you start caressing in the middle of the bar. So he's just happy to play darts all day with Katie McGraw. McGaw, even. And it works. Some simoleons are coming in. And Peter left and came back again. Sure, that's fine. Why don't we play with Carson? We got a star! Excellent! We need one more star to get to the next level. How fantastic! Oh, Leah, what are you trying to do? Oh, of course, aggressive catch. That's what Leo's going to play. We'll sell to Alan. Katie's making an exit. Oh, I'm not a fan, Alan. Try one more time. And then join Peter. Alan is just not a fan of Leo. Not interested. Oh, Matthew's arrived. I'm thinking in the next rotation we start again with Portia of adding townies. Since we have... Oh, the rain's going to be a problem. Since we now have so many buildings, I'm going to add a batch of townies. Because I think that's kind of just about the right time. Oh, fantastic. Good job, Leo. I know you don't like to talk to people. Rank 1! Good job, Leo. So let's look at these perks. Okay, influence could be helpful. Maybe getting a better reputation would be good for Leo, given his angry self. But then there is simply cash. No, because we're getting some money from Eloise. I'm going to give him the reputation boost first. Just because he's going to need it, because he's not making good first impressions. So yeah, we'll take a good reputation, or a boost reputation, and hopefully that's going to help him out. Come and gossip with Monica. We might as well... I mean, why not? No, I don't want to be charming. Okay. Gossiping is fine. About his sister, though. How rude. Okay, that's helping his reputation a lot more, which is good. Which should help people with Staying in. Oh, I know. Okay, Leo. We'll call that a day. How did cash flow go today? We made 46 simoleons, which, given that we're charging 2 simoleons per attendee, that's not bad. You've got enough fun, Leo. You can head home. Zoe's made it home, and she's come back with 124 simoleons. Incredibly helpful. But no promotion. I was secretly hoping she'd get like a day 1 promotion, but not this time. So she can. There's nobody here, Zoe. I'm so sorry. There's nobody here to support you. To say well done your first day of work. There was a lot of cement you mixed. You did a very good job. So they have a few bills. It's probably going to wipe them out. Oh no. Oh no. We can pay 1 bills. It'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. So what does she want to do now? Gain a skill points? Well, why don't we try some mechanical since you're now doing... well, let's call Monica first. Have a chat. And then we'll do some skilling. Don't want to lose those valuable friendship points. Oh, I love that Zoe... Oh, I was going to say that she was so far ahead and Monica hasn't been made friends with her yet. But it just happened. They're friends now. Fantastic. So Hikari calling for Leo. But no luck this time. So yeah, let's have a study. Mechanical. Help with all that cement mixing. Oh, Freddie's here though. I'll say hi to Freddie and then we'll do some studying. That'll be fine. Nope, well, he left. Never get your studies for a man, I guess, Zoe. Well, there we go. Straight away, she's got her next mechanical skill point. She wants to buy a robot station. Well, that'd be cool. She's all about those skills. Going to keep building them since that is her lifetime want. Because she's a knowledge sim. I wonder if I did a secondary actually. Let me double check that. I did! Oh, I should have checked this. So her secondary aspiration is family, with knowledge as her main. And Leo's secondary is romance. So popularity romance. Which might explain a few things, I guess. Leo's made it home. Time to grab some cereal. Oh, the last bowl. And Zoe's just making crazy skills. With that done, she can grab herself another tasty can from the fridge. And just try to avoid talking about money with her brother. So yeah, I reckon Leo was always the more forceful twin. Kind of always a bit more in charge. Zoe found out about Haven Rock, and rather than let her go by herself, Leo said, "That sounds like a great time." And has now spent all the money they came with to build 3 walls and a bar in a field. Oh, speaking of peace. Why not? A plus sign? Could it be? Checking Zoe's inventory as well as lots and lots of baby toys and a cot. She did pick up a dragon from Carson's shop, which we'll get to put somewhere where we can get some shelves. She also got another dartboard. Clearly those are popular. So clearly those are popular at Freddie's place. So that can help her build up some fun. You never know, we could get Leo involved too. Maybe they could make darts their olive branch. Oh, Leo. Of course, this will cause a major issue with how they're going to get upstairs. We'll figure it out. Just darts the episode. Okay, I think it's time for Zoe to go to bed. And for Leo too. Oh yeah, that's going to cause a major problem. You can sleep, it's okay. So it is day 3. There are 3 days left in... There are 3 days left in summer for the Walsh family. We're going to have Leo make some breakfast for the pair of them. And it is Zoe's day off, so she's not going to work today. So I'm going to have her invite some people round. Or she could go to the pub with Leo, actually. They could both work there today. Oh, he's made her a bowl. That's very kind. Eat some cereal. And then we'll go and run the bar. And she can then meet some other people. She can make some friends, branch out a bit. Get out of the house. And if they can try not to fight in front of their neighbours. Oh, it's starting to... Maybe we're starting to heal. Maybe being in a different situation away from kind of the old way that things worked in SimCity. Maybe that's helpful for them. Oh, there's a wolf flying around in the flower beds. Oh, Leo. So how are his knees? Perfect. So let's set off and go together to the pub. So we have their first day together at the pub, if we can legally call it that. So yeah, hopefully they can work together, make a few more simoleons. So Katie's our first arrival. Oh, how did that happen? Wait, 2 became very expensive? Ugh. Back to cheap we go. Now, Gerd is our reporter. So we've got to be nice to Gerd. There we go, everyone's a bit more happy now. Admire her. Okay, she's a fan. Oh, bye. She saw enough from the pavements. Oh, they're going to play catch together. Well, that's too cute. Let's go and entertain Katie a bit more. Let's do the non-aggressive sports kicky bag. Let's get Jill involved in the darts. It's going pretty well. We've got people playing darts, endless game of kicky bag, and a few simoleons rolling in from these 3 dedicated fans. Go and join Monica, Zoe. We'll be fine. So he's made friends with Katie now, and with Monica. Let her go. Zoe is very keen on congratulating Monica as much as she possibly can. Not creepy at all. Oh, lashing the ball at her. Oh, it's a big congratulate fest. Oh, but she hates... Oh, does Alan hate Leo? Oh. Well, as it gets dark and everyone starts to get hungry, they've made 22 simoleons. And we'll have to call that for today, I think. Oh, someone got a star. That's good, though. 1 more and they'll be at the next level. Oh, trying to fight, guys. You're doing so well. Let's head home. They're hangry. So they're back and they're starving. So we're going to get them to sort out some needs pretty quickly. And chug some cans. And then send them to bed. It is hard work running a pub with no money. Grab a drink. So it's okay, I know. You're hungry and you hate your brother. Wow, they were doing pretty well. Now they've switched. So before, Leo had bigger negative numbers against Zoe, and she was kind of okay with him. He said something very rude to her in the pub today, and so she's not as on board. I wonder if he can apologise. Doesn't look like it. Oh, they have so many bills they need to pay. 238 simoleons. This one's going to go red. If not today, well, it'll go red tomorrow. So hopefully with Zoe's wages, that should be something they can sort out. Otherwise the Reaper Man's coming, he's going to take something. valuable like a bookshelf. Next day begins. Now we're going to have Zoe make some breakfast, because cereal does a bit better with the hunger bars. And try and get them somewhat ready for the day ahead. Ah, fuzzy cat. Too many papers, too many bills. That is the Walsh situation at the moment. Okay, Zoe, no time for extra food. You're off to work. She can pop a little hard hat back on. Head out to the construction sites. It is another fabulous day at the White Llama. Time for Leo to open up. Let's set the price again, make sure that hasn't gone... Because 2 simoleons would be great if we could charge that much without it being very expensive. Wow. We'll stick it cheap since it's just the same. And yeah. Come on, Matthew, you know you want to have a mid-morning drink. Hey, Sakari, we haven't seen her here yet so far. Taking a break from her own shop to play some darts. And it's hailing. Fantastic. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There's no shelter. Just play darts in the hail, it's fine. It won't affect the darts at all. Oh, the sun. This doesn't feel like summer, Sims 2. It's hailing and raining all the time. I did go on a deep dive to look at some mods to change the weather, and I found an old, very old mod, The Sims Threads, with a person who'd increased the temperature in summer, but they were clear that it was not because they believed in global warming. That was a hoax, but they thought people might just want it for their games. We've got some loyal customers forming. Got Hikari. Matthew and Carson. Everybody playing some darts, making friendships, spending their hourly simoleon. Basically a darts club at the moment rather than a pub. Oh, Carson, did you make a friend? One more customer star and we will be at level 2. It's not hailing anymore, Leo, it's fine. It stopped. Let's chat to Hikari. There it is, rank 2! Fantastic. So with that one we will take money. Oh, 1,000 simoleons. An easy choice. That just saves the day. Pillar fight, excellent choice. Katie's back. She's straight in with a star. Whoa. Oh, Carson can't make it up the hill. Oh no. Well, it's all kicking off today. We've got a steady stream of customers. People are very happily paying the entrance fee. And we got to rank 2. So next time we come to... we come back, we're going to choose something once we paid off all the bills, and we know that that's alright. We're going to pick something to enhance the pub even further. Maybe walls, maybe a roof. Those are big choices. But possibly an item, maybe something like a mahjong table or something, so people can have something else to play if they're not throwing darts. And to keep them here and paying their... Oh, yeah, your needs are a bit low, aren't they? Okay, so what is now very cheap? Okay, that's still... Wow, ridiculously expensive if you charge. Okay, we'll keep it at cheap. And we will close up. Leo, you need some help. Let's send everybody home, and then you can go as well. She did it! Zoe got her promotion. She has now been promoted to a bricklayer. Let's just read this. You've moved off the factory floor and onto lots where the actual homes are being built. Doing a small part to help erect structures, both residential and commercial. Laying bricks and spreading that goop to make them stick together is only a bit tougher than mixing cement. Learn enough about bricks though, and you might just get to supervise other people doing it. So she now makes She got a bonus 282 and made 141 today. Fantastic. Well, we'll pay off all the bills with the money we've made today. Her new salary is 141 per day. I don't think her days off have changed. Shifted slightly, maybe. So yeah, we are in a much better position than yesterday. We're starting to look a little bit dire. We'll grab all those bills, pay that all off. Fantastic. Then why not read the paper for fun? So does she need any skills? I didn't check that. So yeah, the mechanical skills, what she needs next, and luckily she's already got it. And the household has 3 friends, so that's not a problem. So hopefully she'll be flying as an architect before too long. Now the big choice really is whether with the money we have, we send Zoe out in a moment to get an oven so they can cook some better food for themselves, or we use it all for buying something for the pub, for entertainment. Because I'm thinking card table or mahjong table, but I don't know how much they are. Let's have a look. Oh, if you can't tell, this is someone who just discovered pose boxes and how great they are. So they are. The game's now full of them. So chess is fairly cheap. Don't wait the llama, 800. So mahjong's 840. So it is a fair amount. We could put in a chess set. That could be helpful. Good for people in town learning logic as well. They can go to the bar to learn it. Choices. So I think the only person that Zoe hasn't met is Portia. Don't think she's met her at all. Oh, well, Jace is here. Let's say hello. They have one whole relationship mark. Is he interested? Is he going to stand there? Nope, okay. Never mind. So she could do with making a friend, so let's have a look. Maybe call up Carson for a chat. Oh, let's invite him over. See if he'll come. He might not. Yay, thank you, Carson. Go after the flower beds. Oh, that's so cute. So he's only next door. And there he is. Just squelch in the wet flowers. That's absolutely fine. Ah, and I'll sit in the wet flowers and hang out. It's lovely. This is a great way to make friends. They can have a good old chat while the bees buzz around them. Ah, they made friends. Leo is back, and Leo is furious. Needs to get some cereal. So I think getting an oven is probably the best thing for her to do. I'm sure Freddy's is still open. We'll leave Leo to eat. And we'll go grab an oven for the household. Of course, the oven's in stock. Fantastic. How much are we talking? Oh, so expensive, Freddy. Have a quick chat, see how you get on with Freddy. So we'll take this oven. It seems she has no attraction to Freddy, which is a shame. I mean, good news for Monica, I guess. But yeah, good to chat, good to meet him. I'll buy that oven and send her home. So while she's out, Leo can just eat as much cereal as he can stomach. Hopefully he can tolerate milk. Just use the bathroom first, Leo, and then you can go to bed and sleep your troubles away, and we'll let Zoe remodel the kitchen. Okay, Zoe is back. Let her shower, and now we'll do some redecorating. We'll actually get rid of these papers. So we've got a clear slate. Let's see what we can do in this very limited space. Here's the relevant things. She got a nicer chair previously. So I'll pop that in. And let's think about remodelling. sure that's not going to work. Because in theory she can make spaghetti, but there's no way for her to actually prepare it. I don't think she can use the corner bits, but we'll check. We've got as far as taking it out. Nothing more they can do. I don't think she can answer this anymore. Okay, well, it was a good try. Go sit. And let's rethink some things. How about a random crate counter? I think actually I prefer this other way around as well. Let's do this. You can put her flowers out. Oh, is that a non-fire starting meal? Fantastic. Not even burned. And there we have a decent meal. Which is good news for Leo, who's been struggling in particular, but Zoe too. That's great. Okay, Zoe's off to work in about an hour. Oh, she makes some new options. Let's make some oatmeal for breakfast. A bit more filling. Let's have Leo do some unclogging of that toilet. Just while she's getting ready for work. Nope, there is no time. Oh, best leave that one. Head out to work, back in the hard hats. Well, why don't we trust Leo to do some cooking? It's only heating up porridge, how hard can it be? Perfect. Well, today is the last day of summer, so we'll be taking Leo back to the pub. He can do a little more work. We can pick something new, see if we can add in some more walls or a roof, just to kind of get the pub in a bit more of a indoor kind of vibe. With the little bit of money he's got, it's probably not going to go very far. We can try. Okay, he wants level 3 business. That's something we'll hopefully be able to do at some point for him. Just check the price, see how things look today. Oh, I'll leave it at cheap. We can play some darts. So our first customer is Toby. He's like, why wouldn't you want to come in and play darts for the 5th day in a row? He's loved it. Toby's got the hang of it now, straight to the dartboard. And we have Monica, fantastic. And Tiffany, who Leo was being a bit rude to previously. Come and join us, Monica. Let's play some darts. Oh, another star. 2 more for the next level. Fantastic. It's got a pretty good friendship going now with Monica and with Hikari. They're both friends. And also with Katie, of course. And I think he has more Sims he's unattracted to than he is attracted to at the moment. Fairly limited romance options for these 2 Sims. Oh, Tiffany. Oh, okay. They're making friends. Play the punching game. That'll go well. Monica likes it. Oh, the final blow. Still playing water balloons, water fights. Water fighting, pillow fighting with Hikari. Sell to Peter, although he might just go there by himself. Hikari. Another water fights. Everyone has a great time at the White Llama. Nobody has a drink. Everyone has fun. It's a very cheap day out. You might pay 5 simoleons total to play some darts, run about in the field. It's not bad at all. Join Peter. Impress him a little bit. Another star, fantastic. Oh, and here's Katie. Everyone's flying in, the Somalians are going crazy. We've made 24 of them so far today, in 8 hours of crushing work. Try to make friends with Freddie, he's the other major entrepreneur in town. I feel these two have a lot in common. Talk about the smog escaping SimCity. It's like, well done on making so many friends. Oh, gossiping. It's dark again, it's night time. Oh, I really hope we get that next star. Kari's back. Just try and charm Katie. Oh, she's open to it. Oh, we did it! Rank 3. Oh, good job, Leo. Let's check out those perks. So we could go for more reputation, but I think with the way things are, they're going to take some more cash. Just have to go for it. And then next time, next rotation, we'll be able to build some actual walls and a roof using this money. I think that is a really good boost. So we'll close for today. Thank you everyone for your patronage. And we will send Leo home. Hopefully Zoe's had just as good a day. Zoe's home, another 141 simoleons. Fantastic. We're going to get her to read a book. Just sort of relax. And build some comforts. So before Leo gets back, we might as well have Zoe pay taxes. They've actually managed to pay their bills, of course, which has been very, very helpful. So they will be paying 166 simoleons to Portia. So let's set that up here. Pay is, of course, Portia. And we will send that check. Just move the bookcase out of the way. Oh, so it looks like she had no attraction to Freddie. That's a shame. Well, it's fine because he's obviously in a relationship. But that means she has no viable... Well, there is Jace. But Jace is already in 2 relationships. Zoe, I don't think you want to go there necessarily. Well, why not have a shower? Let's check your job requirements. So yeah, it's the mechanical point she's already got, so that's good. Oh, Monica's here. Good to say hello. And be best friends. Another reason not to be with Freddie, because him and Monica are pretty solid at the moment. At least until Freddie's romance-ness kicks in. Is she going to vanish? Yeah. Never mind. Ajax. You shouldn't be eating... just the flowers. Oh, delicious. Shooing him from inside the house. Go on. Ah. Oh, he's a big softy wolf. We're not going to invite wolves in. Even the knowledge Sims have that habit of wanting to become werewolves. That's not happening. I might as well get on the phone. Chat to someone in town. She got work tomorrow? Yeah. Why not speak to Carson, make sure that relationship is solid. And then we'll call it a day for Zoe. Might as well eat some food now, just in case She gets rushed out to work again. And then it'll be bedtime. And Leo's back in about half an hour. So a lovely stocked fridge now, full of porridge. Oatmeal for days. And here's Leo to get his own porridge. Oh no, she stuffed his face. Oh, bless him. Oh, you're going to make some food? Okay, go for it. Make some mac and cheese. Delightful. He's too hungry to think, I'll just grab the cold porridge. He's going to furiously whip up some mac and cheese. Oh, Zoe, I'm sorry. That shouldn't have happened. Oh, Leo, you burnt it. But at least you didn't burn the house down. That is important. Oh, he served it as well. He's going to eat the whole bucket of burnt mac and cheese. Lovely. So Leo's done pretty well. He's made 4 friends this rotation. With Monica, with Katie McGaw, Freddie, and with Hikari. He's attracted to Katie and to Monica. But as of yet, nothing has really kicked off. But I haven't had anyone in the house with ACR active. And I think I forgot to put ACR in the pub, which I'll do next time as well. I'm adding some new walls and things to make sure there's maximum chaos. Always the best. I might as well eat that porridge as well. Leo, before it goes off. So yeah, he's upgraded the pub to level 3. They've been pretty good. Well, I'll grab another bowl. They've made some money back. They spent it all to build 3 walls and a bar. And hopefully next time we get round to them, we'll be able to improve the White Llama quite a lot. Get them some new functions, walls and a door and a roof being top on the list. And yeah, he can keep making friends as a popularity sim. And hopefully build up even better. So sending Leo to bed, I think that will be the end of the summer rotation for the Walsh family, for Leo and Zoe. I hope you've enjoyed this round. I have. It's been a little bit frantic running the pub, but it's been pretty great, and I can definitely see it developing into a really good business. And that'd be really helpful to have for the rest of the rotations too, to have it somewhere to take everyone for days out, for dates even. If your date is going to be all about darts, it's going to be fantastic. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of my Build a City Challenge. Next time we'll be moving on to Eloise, who'll be giving birth to the very next baby in the rotation, in the whole challenge, which is also Jace's at least 4th child. 4th is certain, the rest of them we'll have to wait and see. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please do subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.